Of course, if there are, bring the example. Dawa bidalil, qawle khairad nahi. So can you bring the example? From Adam to our Rasul. From our Rasul to our Imam of the time. Imam Zamana Jalallah Ta'ala. You can't bring the whole example except one place, and in the Khane Kaaba. This is also after 3 days. And he is our first Imam. In the lap of Rasulullah. He recited all holy books. And he recited the Quran Majid. At that time, Quran was not revealed. Because when Ali he became 10 years old, then Rasul declared that he is prophet. But at that time, Imam Ali alayhi salatu wasalam, he recited the Quran Majid. From there, it proved that Allama al-Quran khalaq al-insan. This was the one point. One more point, just for the tabligh of our student, our youth, our kids, about the namaz. I was reading the history. Imam Ali, he read the Quran Majid. But what ayat he recited from the Quran Majid? That the issue is, what surah it was. You are the believer, remember, the surah was recited by our Imam, it was Surah Al-Mu'minun. And the ayat was قَدْ أَفْلَحَ الْمُؤْمِنُونَ الَّذِينَ هُمْ فِي صَلَاتِهِمْ خَاشِعُونَ. Certainly the believers, they are successful and they are prosperous. We are looking for the prosperity. Prosperity is not in the wealth, in the big houses, in the Western countries, in the higher education without practice. Quran said, قَدْ أَفْلَحَ الْمُؤْمِنُونَ. Indeed, believers, they are successful, they are prosperous. But where? الَّذِينَ هُمْ فِي صَلَاتِهِمْ خَاشِعُونَ. Those who fears Allah while they are offering their prayer. Fear of Allah. One who fears the Allah. But the issue is that if I am not praying, so where is my fear? Where is my khushu? Where is my humiliation of my own soul? Brothers and sisters, inshallah I'll explain this point, but now come here. قَدْ أَفْلَحَ الْمُؤْمِنُونَ. Quran said, هُوَ الَّذِي بَعَثَ فِي الْأُمِّينَ رَسُولًا مِّنْهُمْ يَتْلُو عَلَيْهِمْ آيَاتِهِ. He recited the verses of Quran Majid. Remember, one of the miracle of the ayat of the Quran Majid. When Quran is being recited, it influences the reciter, at the same time it influences the listener. Wow. Here, I would like to request you kindly recite Surah Al-Jinn. In Surah Al-Jinn, the whole event is mentioned. The Rasul, he was reciting the Quran. And remember why Abu Jahl, he was opposing our Rasulullah and his aim and his goal and his religion. When the people that were visiting the Makkah, he said, see, do not hear him. That person is magician. There is a big difference between magic and miracle. It was miracle, not magic. He said, put cotton in your ear, so you will not hear his words. Otherwise, he will change you. Remember, يَتْلُو عَلَيْهِمْ آيَاتِهِ. About the influence of the Quran Majid, another ayah from Quran Majid, where Allah said, Salawat Pane Baba Zimulan. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. Wa idha quri'a al-Quran fastami'u lahu wa ansitu la'allakum turhamun. We people, we talk about the tahzeeb, culture, ethics and moral. Remember, there is a tahzeeb of Quran Majid also.
Wow, wow.
Tahzeeb of reading of Quran Majid, tehzeeb of recitation of the Quran Majid.
Wow.
What is the tehzeeb of reading a Quran Majid? When Quran is being recited, hear attentively. Quran said, وَإِذَا Quran فَاسْتَمِعُوا لَهُ. When Quran is being recited, hear the Quran Majid attentively. The result is, وَأَنْسِتُوا لَعَلَّكُمْ تُرْحَمُونَ. If you are hearing Quran Majid attentively, you will be blessed by Allah. See, life, it is one kind of the blessing. Health, it is blessing. Good parents, it is blessing. Good environment, it is one kind of the blessing. Obedient kids and children, this is one kind of the blessing. Good house, it's one kind of the blessing. Guidance, it is one kind of the blessing. And the best form of the blessing is guidance.
Wow, wow, wow.
Best form of the. And remember, whenever we are praying for the risk, what we do mean from the risk? Allah give me a risk. A risk means what? A risk means money. A risk means paisa. A risk means dollar. A risk means wealth. A risk means house. A risk means property. This is our risk because we are materialistic. Now read the dua from our 12th Imam, Imam al-Zamana, Ajjalallahu Ta'ala for the Sharif. Kindly recite for Allah. Risk, about the risk. That dua from our 12th Imam we are reciting in the month of Ramadan al-Mubarak. If we got the opportunity and the tawfiq of recitation of the dua. What dua is? Allahumma rzuqna tawfiqatta. From where that risk has come? Allahumma rzuqna, oh Allah, give me risk of ita'at and obedience.
Wow, wow.
Where is that risk? From where we will bring that risk? Allahumma rzuqna tawfiqatta. Allah, give me the risk of obedience and ita'at. Wa bu'd al-ma'siyah. Allah, provide me risk so I will be away from the masiyat and sin. This is also one kind of the risk. We are not aware of that risk. وَصِدْقًا نِيَّةً. Oh Allah, provide me, give me risk of truthful intention.
Wow, wow.
True intention. Where is that one? بُعْدَ الْمَاسِيَةِ وَصِدْقًا نِيَّةً وَعِرْفَانَ الْحُرْمَةِ. Allahu Akbar. Irfan ma'rifat. I'll explain for you inshallah in the second part of my majlis. Irfan ma'rifat. Recognition. To understand something. To know something. That is ma'rifat. But whenever we talk about the ma'rifat, we said, see, ma'rifat means know your Allah, know your Rasul, know your Nabi, know your Imam, know yourself, know your duty and job towards your Allah. That is ma'rifat. But here in this dua, Imam said, Irfan al-Hurma. Oh Allah, give me the risk so I'll be able to recognize what is haram for me. And especially when we are living in the Western world, that Irfan al-Hurma is very important for us. So now I summarize here. Inshallah, we'll continue tomorrow. About the Irfan al-Hurma. Remember, for each and everything there is a risk. And there are the different types of the risk. There is a risk of lisan, risk of tongue. I'm not talking about the risk of stomach. Of course, we are testing through our tongue, but risk of tongue is tasbih.
MashaAllah.
Risk of tongue is zikr.
Wow.
Risk of tongue is saying of Allahu Akbar, La ilaha illallah, and recitation of Quran Majid. What is risk of eye? Shed tear in the grief of Imam Hussain.
Wow, wow.
Wow. What is the risk of eye? Shed tear in the fear of Allah. What is the risk of eye? To awake in the night in the obedience of Allah. Wow. That is the risk of eye. What is the risk of ear? The risk of ear is hear only the thing which is allowed, which is permitted in Islam. What is the risk of hand? Raise your hand for Allahu Akbar. Raise your hand for the assistance of the mu'mineen. Raise your hand for the good act and the good cause. So there are the risks. What is the risk of your mind? Pure thought.
Wow.
What is the risk of qalb? Muhabbat-e Ahle Bayt.
MashaAllah.
This is the risk of for everything. But now the last point for tonight. Inshallah, we'll be able to fight against the shaitan. And we will protect ourselves from the shar of shaitan. Our sixth Imam, Imam Jafar Sadiq alayhi salatu wasalam.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
He addressed one of his companions whose name is Muhammad ibn Muslim. Remember Muhammad ibn Muslim, Zurara, these are the scholars, these are the companions really from their effort that Shia religion is existing right now. Muhammad ibn Muslim. Imam said, Ya Muhammad, idha sumta fal yasum sam'aka wa basaraka wa lisanaka wa rijlaka wa qalbaka wa lahmaka wa sha'raka wa damaka wa jildaka. Fala yakun yawma sawmika ka yawma fatrik. Oh Muhammad, if you are observing fast, what we do mean by the fasting? Do not eat, do not drink. That is our fast. But actually this is not fast. Imam said, Muhammad, if you are observing fast, so then فَلْيَصُمْ سَمْعَكَ. Then your ear should fast. Your eye should fast. Your tongue should fast. Your hand should fast. Your heart should fast. Your heart should fast. Your skin should fast. Your hair should fast.
Wow.
And then said, your day of fasting should not be the same as the day when you are not fasting.
Subhanallah. Subhanallah.
So that is actually the risk, and inshallah we will continue tomorrow inshallah. एक मरतबा मिलजुल के सलवात पढ़े बावाज़ बुलंद.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa
मेरा आपसे मुअत्तबाना दरख्वास्त करने की इजाज़त चाहूँगा. आप देखें दरख्वास्त भी इजाज़त से कर रहा हूँ मैं. वो ये है कि थोड़ा सा वक्त की पाबंदी का ख्याल करें. इसलिए कि अगर सिर्फ एक ज़बान के अंदर गुफ्तगू करनी हो और एक मौजू पर गुफ्तगू करनी हो तो ठीक है 30-35 मिनट 40 मिनट में गुफ्तगू को तमाम कर लिया जाए और बात को पहुंचा दिया जाए. मसला है कि दो अलग मौजू दो अलग ज़बानों में जब गुफ्तगू करनी है तो यकीनन हमारे पास, मैं ये तो नहीं कहूँगा कि वाफिर मकदार में या मुतद्दे मकदार के अंदर वक्त हो, लेकिन इतना वक्त ज़रूर हो कि बात पहुँचाने में आसानी हो सके. एक मरतबा मिलजुल कर सलवात पड़ेगा. अच्छा, मेरे ख्याल में हमारे बुजुर्गान भी जो है अंग्रेजी तकरीर के ज़्यादा आदी हो चुके हैं, क्योंकि उर्दू की तकरीर शुरू होते होते सलवात जो है उसकी आवाज़ थोड़ी धीमी पड़ गई है. चूँकि मैं अंग्रेजी बोलकर थक चुका हूँ. बहरहाल अब मैं अपनी आसानी के लिए उर्दू में भी आ रहा हूँ. तो बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम. इन्नल्लाह यअमुरु बिल अदल वल इहसान व इताइ ज़िल कुर्बा व यनहा अनिल फहशाइ वल मुनकर वल बग़य यइज़ुकुम लअल्लकुम तज़क्करून. बेशक अल्लाह हुक्म दे रहा है आदल का, एहसान का. अच्छा, एहसान जताने का नहीं, एहसान करने का. व इताइ ज़िल कुर्बा, अकारिब के साथ नेकियां करने का. अकारिब और रिश्तेदारों से नेकियों की उम्मीद रखने का नहीं, करने का. ये भी एक बहुत बड़ा मसला हमारी सोसाइटी का है. जो सारे फेलियर हमारी सोसाइटी की होता है कि जो हुक्म है उसका बरक्स हम मुतालबा कर रहे हैं. वह यनहा अनिल फहशाइ वल मुनकर, और मना कर रहा है फहशा से, मुनकरात से, बगावत से. नसीहत इसलिए की जा रही ताकि तुम नसीहत हासिल करो. बहरहाल खुद मुहर्रम और अय्याम अज़ा, इनका मकसद यही है कि मिटा दो जुल्म जहां से जहां जहां पे मिले. मिटा दो जुल्म जहां से जहां जहां पे मिले. मेरे ख्याल में ये भी है इंतकाम हुसैन. तो ये इमाम हुसैन का एक इंतकाम है और एक बदले की कोशिश. लेकिन आइए, कल मेरी गुफ्तगू जहां तमाम हुई थी, अब तमाम हुई शहजादी जनाब सैयदा की मारिफत